God, look at the sky. Bonkers. Usually this barely has a trickle through it, and I've portaged through here before, and it's just 3 feet of mud. This canal between the one of the zones here in the state game area, Maple River State Game Area. This is a canal off Maple River, which is right up there, which is also flooded up through the riparian areas, so you get to paddle through all the trees and stuff, which is really fun. And this beats stressing out so much. I'm recording this for myself and talking. Paddle on the leeward side here. Got some wind shadow on either side of the canal. I'm finding it's much better to be in. Paddled over some carp. These flooded woods. Not a fan. Tons of bald eagles hanging around in these trees. You don't realize how big they are until they're flying overhead. Beetle damage on that. Full entirely gone. Like a guided missile. See what's over there. Stern, a little bit of a lean. Right side. I don't want to get hit in the face with that leaves. Ooh. I'm dodging trees. I'm always like, I don't want to fish this time. I'm gonna bring my fishing shit, and then on the water, and I'm like, oh my god, I should have brought my fishing stuff. An old lodge. Word. I'm glad you're connected on the wall. Oh, no, it's too shallow. That wouldn't have been a lodge. God dang, cherries and shagbark hickories, man. I guess I could share this with some people. Upload it to like Ted didn't want to see this. Bring back good memories. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Poking with Fremont. Oh my gosh, these are the two podcast things. Can I get through if I poke through there, maybe? Fremont playing with his wood for woodworking in the middle of the night. Fremont plays with wood. And poking with Fremont. Poking about Fremont? I don't know. Hopefully there's lots of gyrinids. Gyrinids are really going on. I did not hit that tree for the record. That is the bottom branch. I don't run into stuff and I don't tip over. But no, it gets to your rear to your turn around. Ooh, that's nice and flooded back there. Let's see what I can poke into the woods back over there. Let's see what's around this bend. I think I'll ever come back here. You know what? I can cut in there right now. Let's see what's really interesting. Oh man. A lot of my favorite bugs are in here. Lentic, eutrophic areas, so you get like the water bugs, bellastonatids. Bellastomers are little ones, but there's one that's like, I have to show you. It's like 3 inches long from head to anus. More if you count the sipens at the end. And it'll eat little birds, frogs, fish. That one is called Lithoceros. Lithoceros americanus. Here, we may have more than one species in Michigan, but I've only seen americanus. King of the bugs. A bite to rival anything. They don't like, so that Schmidt pain index I'm sure you heard of. That's only hymenopterans. Bees, wasps, ants. The bellastonatids, bugs, true bugs, hemipterans, have a rostrum. Regiviids are like assassin bugs. Man, I will tell you, I think that the bite out of I got tagged by a wheel bug once. Holy shit, that's way worse than any sting I've ever had. I've never been hit by Lithoceras. I've been hit by Bellistomatids, and that stings like mofo. But I can't even imagine being tagged by Lithoceras. That'll have you hopping in pain. I bet it rhymes with Pepsid wasp. Or what are they calling them now? Tarantula? Hunter? Killer? They're iridescent blue, very pretty, but that's the part of a car right there. Well, clearly this is a floody area, so. Man, in fact, one of the bugs I've been tagged by on more than one occasion is this little Zelus loritis, tiny little green Regiviid, which are the assassin bugs. Lives up in the trees in the canopy. They're really pretty. I like green bugs for whatever reason. Just a really pure, pretty color of green. And first time I got tagged by one of those, I was slipping on my sandals, and somehow that mofo wound up inside my house. Hard lane here. If you lean, I don't know how far you got into canoeing, but if you give it a good lean, the bow and the stern will lift, and you can make a much sharper turn. Anyway, sliding on my sandal, and it felt like a searing hot needle had pierced me to the bone. What the? A lot of cuss words. And take my foot out and I look at it. Wait. Oh, it's a mallard, I think. No, it's not. God dang it. Why don't I have my glasses? Hey, buddy, 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 buddy. Achoo! Oh, it's a black duck. Coot, coot. Man. You always got to be careful when those are coming in. I don't hunt much, but every now and again I'll go out for. Ah, it's not. It's a fucking merganser. Fuck yeah. So with all the snails in these waters, then you can bet your swimmer's itch, because mergansers are the definitive host for the schistosomes that cause swimmer's itch. They wind up, they're little trematodes. I believe they're trematodes. Anyway, some sort of annelid or fluke. I can't remember. Whatever. They're trematodes or annelids. At any rate, merganser is their definitive host, but their intermediary host is snails. So when you have mergansers and snails together, you can bet it's a good idea to stay out of the water unless you want swimmer's itch, because they're these little worm-like things that swim into your skin, which is kind of gross if you think about it. But you're a dead-end host. They can't live on you. They're obligate parasites of mergansers. So they die under the surface of your skin, and the big red welts and itching you get is from your body breaking them down, and it's like autolytic debridement. It's basically yeah, there he is right in front of us. Tricky. Much easier to tell once you're in the water, though. Once they're in the water, couldn't tell on the wing. That's what I was saying about the. Oh, where the hell did I come in? Black ducks. When you're out for mallards, you can only. I think 2 is the limit for. Hi, bud. You're right there? You're right there? Looking at me? All that flying around and you land 10 feet away? Alright, cool, cool. So, black ducks, mallards, coming in the evening. Always right at the end of shooting hours. They always push it. They know. They come in like 2 minutes after every time. But you gotta like trying to tell apart a mallard from a black duck while they're on the wing is like ridiculous. I haven't been out hunting for a while now. I didn't go out at all last year. Too depressing a year. Poison ivy always in here. Trees even. I'm still not terribly. I don't know if I get a reaction to poison ivy. If I do, it takes a lot to elicit a reaction. But I've had rashes when I've been in poison ivy areas. But I don't know if it's. It seems like I should be getting it a lot more often. So I'm thinking maybe it's. Not the poison ivy that I'm allergic or have developed sensitivity to, I should say, but some of those plants in the mustard family, and things like hogweed and stuff. I think it might be something like that because I'm always waiting for fields of freaking poison ivy. I mean, it's everywhere here in mid-Michigan. I don't ever remember running into that much poison ivy when we were kids. Here, it's Bonky Kong. Wow. It looks cool over there, too. We're at 20 minutes already. And I've just been gabbing away. Ugh, grass. Oh. Man, would you like to get back here for some pike or what? Do you guys still do any of that stuff when you go up north? Fishing and stuff? It's different when you grow up, right? Everything. See, now though, your kids are coming of age where they can start to get it. Start to take them out in the canoe, like you said. Yeah, you're up. You know, canoeing is really a dying art, so to speak, a dying discipline. Recreational kayaks are like really popular. And the funny thing about it is they're the aegis of those things was not actually sea kayaks like we had used. Oh, by the way, I was into that for a while. Living in New Orleans, some nice sea kayaks on the Gulf. But the, oh man, here I am. Grass. Get through it. It's too cold. Get out. Push it. recreational kayaks. They actually come from pack canoes, decked canoes, like the Rob Roy. This is exactly what they are. And even historical perspective for those pack boats on the Rob Roy and stuff. Back around the turn of the 20th century, they even used double-bladed paddles. So they call them kayaks, but really people are paddling around in decked canoes with double-bladed paddles. It's fine. But canoeing is the biggest learning curve. Single stick canoeing. Once you know how to do it, though, you know what I'm talking about. It's like nothing else. You think you have to switch sides paddling once. Paddle the inside circle, as they say. I'm gonna have to remember that other spot. Wow. I've never been back up in here. Another part of this river, I found otter toilet once. Otter latrine or toilet, as they call it. So, scat and clamshells and whatnot. Wow, it is so flooded. What's that on the wall? Is that a branch sticking up? I might turn around and head back to that turnabout. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need to. I can go that way over there. Alright, sweet. Since that's right there, I will look around in here. It'd be cool if some bald eagles were around. You grab a camera and try to get them on video. I should probably just shut up and paddle for a while. Maybe another 5 minutes here. 4 minutes. Gunnels here need some love. I need to take them off and sand them down and re-oil them. I'm really getting sick of wood gunnels. Ted, I can't wait to freaking hang out. I hate that the pandemic is happening right now. I hope that we get that hang out before fall. It'd be cool to be able to do some summer stuff, you know. Heck, just meet your family, man. Probably won't be able to see your parents before vaccine though, I guess, huh? You know, I'm 12 feet away. 8 or 10 or whatever. Well, 6 feet is still the proper line, but I've heard that they're saying 6 feet may not be enough. It's a really pretty tree. We're gonna get there without being beheaded nowhere. Ugh. I hate raccoon poop. I see it on the trees. It carries in a scared nematode. They just call it raccoon roundworm. Terrifying. No cure for it. Nematodes migrate to the brain. Brain swells. You die. People see them wriggle across their eyes. If that's not effed up, I was going to try this. I think there's an intersection. The main branch of the maple up here. Look like an ear. Up there, what's going on there? Doesn't look like I can get through my spot here. That's from zone whatever to whatever. I'll have to turn back around. That's fine. I'm enjoying myself. But it's like half an hour or something. I can't even see. We're in 31 minutes. So, oh yeah, there's a surveyor, or is it a photographer? It could be a birder, or it could be someone who works for the DNR. I'm going to pause this though, or stop it. Alright, Ted. I'll talk to you soon, man.